Oh, I think we have just gone live. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, families, my loves from all around the world, it is so good to be here with you. I am just so happy and grateful. I am ecstatic. I am glowing. You can tell it's mostly because I put that lotion stuff on my face that makes you glow. It's like some brown cream for men and women alike. In case your complexion is slightly off, we can smooth it out for you. And you're probably wondering, Steven, good gravy. The last time you clicked on that live link, you were just all fumbling around. You were saying some kind of nonsense about something, just some kind of boringness. You're right. You're right. I was being boring. Do you know why I was being boring? Because I want to be boring. I want to be the most boring person on the internet. I just want to sit here and blah, 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 blah. No, 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 no. Let's keep it interesting, shall we? What are we going to talk about? The human psyche? Boring. The human condition? Boring. Behavior? But, Steven, just stop. All right. Do I have an actual topic to talk about? Yes, I'm going to get personal. I'm going to talk about why I joined the military. I grew up in the military. A lot of you knew that. I was around it my entire life, basically. And then eventually I just, grew up. Just like we all don't want to do. Do you remember that? Not wanting to grow up? I do. Everybody. I was like 24. And I was like, you know what? I've had enough. I cannot take this anymore. What could I just not take anymore? I'm going to tell you. I got away from military bases and I started living the civilian life. And I started coming into this realization that, well, there's a lot of innocence. There's a lot of, on this side of the flag, a lot of things many of us will never get to see on this side. And until you suit up, because you have a law degree or any degree, really, you've educated yourself to the point where you are capable to represent a large number of people with your opinion, then you go on the other side of that. And that's what I couldn't take anymore. I couldn't take knowing that I knew but wasn't doing anything about it. So I put up my right hand, took that oath, and I committed 3 years, committed to another 3 years, got a little tossed. So I got out after 4. And it was a smooth recovery. We'll talk about that in another video. But right now, what I want to talk about is who I was before the Army. Why was everybody just so shocked? They were like, Steven, are you sure you want to join the Army? You're just such a nice, cute, fluffy, cuddly guy. And I was. I had zero edge. I had no meanness in me at all. I was just chill, happy-go-lucky, love peace. My hair is full of grease. And I'm telling you right now, it was not doing me any good. I had no grit. I had lost it. And I see a lot of that out there. A lot of those conversations, everybody's like, where's all the testosterone? What happened to the men in our country? Where are they at? Why aren't they out fighting? No, they are. They are. You probably just don't see them because you're here in the civilian world where we have autonomy and independence, opinions just like these. We know all about elbows, don't we? Oh, I'm sure we all almost certainly do. And that's cool. So, anyways, that's why I came on the air right now, is to talk about just my experience, my personal understanding that even when I was in that window, when I was a civilian or living in the civilian world, because I did grow up sheltered. I grew up on a military installation. And so when I stepped away from that and I saw the world, the civilian world, and how people interact and, that freedom that everybody gets to experience, they have peace in their hearts, knowing that they have that autonomy. And that is what is important. For all you soldiers out there right now, I do it too. I have my days. All right. Look, I get in my moods and I will literally be marching. I will, like, you're walking through a crowd of people. Most people are just like casually pigeon-toed, you know, kind of like gangly waddling. I get in days where I am marching and I am walking right through every single last one of you. And it shows. The command presence shows. And I was just a specialist. There, you know, in my two duty locations, I was ultimately ended up for almost 2 years in a position of supervising people of my own agency. We were all the same rank, and I was labeled the golden child. I was just, you know, let's go, let's go, let's go, you know, and everybody's like, no, no, no. Just like this whole, you know, YouTube venture. I'm sitting here talking about these deep, deep subjects that we're not giving the appreciation to that it deserves, in my humble opinion. All right, with love, so much love, everyone, so much respect. I love all of you so much. But I say this with absolute intention. The majority of the population needs to be at peace. They need to have domestic tranquility inside of their heart and their souls. All right. I understand that you see a lot. First responders, veterans, active military. Understand this is what you are protecting. This is what you are going out into the world, and you are amplifying this message that the majority of the world's population needs to have that peace, that they can breathe and they can exist. If we keep running around trying to wake everybody up and tell them how bad things really are, all the atrocities that are happening, and it's not going to do us any good. So I'm going to reiterate, please educate, look within, self-regulate, please. I'm not going to be too boring. I'm trying to do like hand gestures. I got the socially explicit shirt on. Thank you also for showing up. I do appreciate it. This is just a simple short video, but again, if you're just coming in, and or if you're hearing this out there, understand the goal, understand the mission is to bring peace into everyone's lives, not disharmony. So I challenge everyone, please make an attempt to go out and drop those truth bombs. Woo! But do it without dispelling harmony. Don't make them actual bombs. Okay? You don't need to go out and break everybody's minds, and you don't need to break everyone's souls for everyone to get it. They don't need to get it. People need to live that life of peace. If the love of my life is watching, that is why I love you, and you know it, because you live within that freedom of not having to know. God bless everyone. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. It is Sunday, so if you're tuned in today, have a merry, opulent, blessed Sunday. All right. I will catch you all on the flip side, and I'll see you soon. All right.